Welcome to America News.
GOP Sen. CollinsSusan Margaret CollinsGun proposal picks up GOP support. Giffords, Scalise highlight party differences on guns. Agricultural trade demands investment in MAP and FMD more. RMaine voiced opposition Friday to President Trump's decision to withdraw a key subsidy to insurers meant to help people afford health insurance under Obamacare. Collins, who earlier on Friday announced she was staying in the Senate and would not seek her state's governorship, said the payments were important in helping the poor get health insurance. The White House says the payments are a bailout of the insurance companies and an abuse of executive power launched by the previous administration. She also expressed concern about a separate executive order issued by Trump that the White House says will lower premiums by allowing insurers to offer cheaper plans. Critics, including some insurers, argue the changes could raise costs on plans for sicker people. I will say that I am very concerned about the president's executive order that was issued yesterday and his decision to do away with an important subsidy that helps very low-income people, Collins said during a local Chamber of Commerce event in Maine. Collins, who didn't support the Affordable Care Act, voted against a slimmer-down GOP Obamacare repeal bill and has been critical in general of GOP efforts to repeal and replace the healthcare law. She took multiple swipes at the Senate's legislation on Friday, noting her party repeated the same mistakes Democrats made when they passed Obamacare. The Senate Republican healthcare bills were drafted behind closed doors. By the way, it was a group of 13 men who did it, Collins said. It completely bypassed the standard legislative process. Collins joined with GOP Sen's Lisa Murkowski, Republicans jockey for position on immigration. GOP Senator knocks Trump not a fan of governing by tweet how the effort to replace Obamacare failed. More Alaska and John Sidney McCain. Rubio asks Army to kick out West Point grad with pro-communist posts. The vast woes cannot be pinned on any singular administration. Overnight defense matters offers support for Iran deal. McCain blocks nominees over Afghanistan strategy. Trump Tillerson spill raises new questions about end-career policy. More Arizona to block a skinny repeal of Obamacare. Collins, McCain and GOP Sen. Rand Paul Howard Paul House bill set to reignite debate on warrantless surveillance authorizing military forces necessary, but insufficient. GOP feuds with outside group over analysis of tax framework. More RKY also teamed up against legislation from GOP Sen's Lindsey Graham Jorbin. I had nothing to do with Curbelo snub. Republicans jockey for position on immigration. Overnight healthcare. House passes 20-week abortion ban. GOP gives ground over Obamacare. Fixed price exit sets off speculation over replacement. More SC and Bill Cassidy. Bill Morgan Cassidy. Ben Shapiro, who died and made Jimmy Kimmel Jesus. Dems look to turn Obamacare tables on GOP in 18. Congress misses deadline to reauthorize children's healthcare program. Mueller, that would have turned Obamacare's exchanges and Medicaid expansion into block grants for the states. She said on Friday that the Graham-Cassidy legislation was a very bad bill for her home state. If senators can adjust a funding formula over a weekend to help a single state, they could just as easily adjust that formula in the future to hurt that state, she said. Collins also outlined what she believes Congress should do on healthcare, including controlling costs, addressing the spiraling cost of prescription drugs, increasing transparency and stabilizing the insurance market. Sense. Andrew Lamar Alexander children's healthcare bill faces new obstacles. Overnight healthcare. Schumer calls for tying Obamacare fix to children's health insurance. Puerto Rico's water woes worsen. Dems plead for nursing home residents' right to sue. Schumer calls for attaching Obamacare fix to children's health insurance. More Tennessee and Patty Lynn Murray children's healthcare bill faces new obstacles. Overnight healthcare. Schumer calls for tying Obamacare fix to children's health insurance. Puerto Rico's water woes worsen. Dems plead for nursing home residents' right to sue. Schumer calls for attaching Obamacare fix to children's health insurance. Wash are trying to reach a deal on legislation to provide the payments to insurers in return for more flexibility on state waivers and the ability to buy so-called copper plans that include less coverage but are cheaper.